Welcome to a new episode of Ausfahrt.tv in English, and welcome from Stockholm here in Sweden. As always, I have to excuse my strong German accent and you have to deal with all my ZZZ. Well, we're here in Stockholm, and as you can see on the wall, we are part of the debut of the all-new Volvo XC90, the first SUV from Volvo that was revealed in 2002. They got a facelift in 2006, and now 2015 they revealed the new model, and we were part of the presentation. Over 630,000 units were sold of the old model, and if you want to be one of the first guys who buy a new model, you have to be very quick, because on September 3rd they start an internet thing where you can buy a fully loaded new XC90 with all options for around 90,000 euros. This will be called first edition. The normal start will be in 2015, depending on the 28 markets where the new Volvo SUV will be sold. Volvo opens a completely new chapter with the reveal of the XC90, because it's the first car they completely engineered after they were sold by Ford in 2010. So they developed a whole new car, 90% of all parts are completely new. They developed a real new powertrain, and they're offering the big SUV only with 2-liter engines. We will have 2 diesel engines and 2 gasoline engines, and there will be one big hybrid engine, having a gasoline engine with 320 horsepower called the T6, working with an 80 horsepower electric engine on the rear axis, so you have a hybrid all-wheel drive. Talking about all-wheel drive, the new XC90 will be available with a Haldex all-wheel drive as well as with front-wheel drive. And since we talk about the rear axis, if you want to, as an option, you can get an air suspension. What do you think about if you hear Volvo? Well, my association is most likely safety, safety, safety. Volvo builds very safe cars. And with a new model, they introduce a couple of new assist and protection systems, and they reconstructed the given systems as well, so you have a very safe car, at least they claim it. There are some assists I really like. There's like a roll stability program that is there to avoid that you flip the car, that is, there's an off-road protection, so it should help you, or it should prevent you that you steer the car off the road, and even if you go off-road, it helps you straighten your safety belts so you won't get injured too much. They will have a 30-60 degree camera, a parking assist, a cross-traffic alert which helps you on crossings so you don't get wrecked, and overall, all this is part of their Vision 2020, at least that's what they call it, Vision 2020, where they claim that no passenger in a Volvo should get bad harm or bad injuries from any car accident. And I think that's a cool goal that they're following up. I'm wondering, did one of you see the Thor saga movies from Marvel? You know Thor's hammer? Volvo claims that the daylight is looking like a Thor's hammer. So Thor's hammer is not unique anymore, and you can even buy it combined with a Volvo XC90 starting at 50,000 euros. I really sit nice. Volvo is very proud of their seats and claims that they always have been very comfortable, but with this model they developed completely new seats where you can just adjust about everything, and you have an air-conditioned seat, and you can heat them as well. What I really like is the simplicity of the inside. They have a big infotainment screen in here now. It looks like an iPad, and you kind of navigate like with an iPad. You have the swiping moves with which you can control the whole thing, and you can control about everything. You see, you just have a few buttons down here and everything else goes over the display. I really want to try this out in a real life environment, because right now it just looks very cool, but I'm wondering how it is when I drive the car and still try to change something here, like the temperature or maybe the heating. In the front you have a digital display now, you have a head-up display, everything is pretty much up to date and state of the art. I'm a little bit mixed what I'm telling you now. I used to be working for Bowers & Wilkins, a really nice brand. They build high-end speakers. They've been in the car business already. They supplied Jaguar for a long time, and now they're doing Maserati, and with this new model from Volvo they start putting the speakers in the Volvo as well. And I'm really curious, not here in a static presentation but in a real life environment, how this sounds, because they have this tweeter on top technology that you might know from their high-end speakers. You have Kevlar membranes in the speakers, and the speakers I know very well. They sound excellent, and I wonder how they did the job in this nice big SUV. Just to give you some figures, the system has 1400 watt, and you have about 19 speakers spread inside the car, at least if you take the top sound system. The new Volvo XC90 comes with 5 or 7 seats, and what I really think is kind of cool, they have a 4-zone climate control or air condition, so each zone of the car can be controlled in a special way, which is nice if your kids like a little bit warmer and you sit in the front and want to be all cool and relaxed. That's it from Stockholm. That's it for now. I hope we get a chance to drive the new Volvo XC90 pretty soon and give you a real car review about all the inside, about the engine, and tell you how it drives, and especially for me how it sounds inside with the Bowers & Wilkins sound system.